If you just search for Alpha Honey and you're thinking about buying it, stop right there and watch this video to the very end. Because I've spent the last 3 weeks going deep into male performance supplements, testing formulas, comparing ingredients, reading clinical data. And what I found about Alpha Honey is something you need to know before you spend a single dollar. On this channel, we review supplements independently. No brand deals, no sponsorships, no one telling us what to say. Just research, data, and real results. Stick with me for the next few minutes. It could save you a lot of money and a lot of frustration. First things first, and this is important, because Alpha Honey has been getting a lot of attention online lately. Counterfeit versions are now showing up all over Google Ads, Facebook, and even Amazon. Same packaging, same label, completely different and potentially unsafe ingredients inside. So if you found Alpha Honey through a random ad or a third-party website, be very careful. There's a real chance you'd be getting something that has nothing to do with the original formula. Now, I actually want to show you something even more important than that, because after everything I found in my research, I'm going to explain why most men who tried Alpha Honey ended up looking for something better, and why the ones who found it never looked back. Okay, let me be fair to Alpha Honey. It's not a total fraud. It contains Muira Palma extract, an Amazonian herb that's been used for centuries as an aphrodisiac, known to increase sensitivity and libido. It also has maca root, which supports hormonal balance and physical stamina. And it's made in the USA, vegan, non-GMO. Those are real positives. But here's where things start to fall apart. And these are the things the marketing glosses right over. Number 1. There is no clinical study on the complete formula. Individual ingredients can sound impressive on paper, but what matters is how they work together at the right dosages. Alpha Honey doesn't show us that data. Number 2. Multiple users reported an unpleasant aftertaste that made it difficult to stay consistent. And consistency is everything with supplements. Number 3. The formula is missing several compounds that modern science now considers essential for real blood flow support and sustainable performance. Ingredients that the top-ranked products all have in common. Number 4. Results take significantly longer than competing products. Some men reported little to no change after 30 days. And at $89 a bottle, that's a painful wait. So again, not a scam, but not in the same league as what's out there right now in 2026. Now, here's where this review gets interesting. In my 3 weeks of research, I tested and ranked 47 different male performance supplements. Forums, urology communities, independent review databases. I went everywhere. And one name kept rising to the top over and over again. That name was Booze Taro. I'll be honest, I was skeptical at first. I've seen too many overhyped products. But the more I dug into Booze Taro, the more I understood why it was different. And it comes down to one thing most supplements completely ignore. Here's something your doctor probably never explained to you, and it changes everything. The real root cause of declining male performance as you age isn't just low testosterone. It's restricted blood flow. Your body has millions of tiny blood vessels called capillaries. Over time, through diet, stress, aging, those capillaries get partially blocked. Blood can't move the way it's supposed to. When that happens, everything suffers. Energy drops, stamina drops, firmness drops, and no amount of testosterone herbs is going to fix a circulation problem. This is the conversation most supplement companies are not having, because fixing blood flow requires a completely different kind of formula. Booze Taro was specifically engineered to solve exactly this problem. And that's why it outperforms everything else on our list. Let me break down what makes Booze Taro's formula so different, ingredient by ingredient. L-citrulline. This amino acid is the engine behind Booze Taro's blood flow support. It triggers your body to produce more nitric oxide, a gas that causes blood vessels to expand and relax. More nitric oxide means more blood reaching exactly where it needs to go. And here's something fascinating. This is actually the same core mechanism that prescription ED drugs are trying to trigger. But Booze Taro does it naturally with zero side effects. L-lysine plus vitamin C. This combination literally rebuilds the walls of your arteries. Over time, arterial walls stiffen and weaken. These two compounds working together restore flexibility and structural integrity, so blood can flow freely, the way it did when you were younger. CoQ10. This is one of the most overlooked nutrients in men's health. CoQ10 powers cellular energy production at the mitochondrial level. Your heart, your muscles, every cell depends on it. Studies show most men over 40 are severely deficient. Most supplements ignore this entirely. Booze taro doesn't. Pine bark extract, one of the most potent natural antioxidants ever studied. It directly amplifies nitric oxide production and improves blood vessel flexibility, working in perfect synergy with the L-citrulline. Vitamin K2 plus magnesium. Vitamin K2 helps prevent calcium from building up inside your arteries, one of the leading causes of stiffness and blockage. And magnesium acts as a natural muscle relaxant for your blood vessels, keeping them responsive and open. This isn't a random mix of herbs. This is a precision-engineered system that attacks the root cause, not the symptoms. Now let me give you the quality picture. Booze taro is manufactured in the United States in an FDA-registered, GMP-certified facility. Every batch is third-party tested for purity. No binders, no fillers. What's on the label is exactly what's in the bottle. It's vegan, non-GMO, and gluten-free. In our independent review, after putting 47 products through the same evaluation criteria, Booze taro came out as the #1 ranked male performance supplement of 2026. It was the only product that checked every single box: ingredient quality, formula transparency, manufacturing standards, and real-world results. After just 30 days of daily use, men in our study reported dramatic improvements in firmness, stamina, and confidence. But what really surprised us wasn't the men, it was the messages from their wives. Couples reconnecting after years of frustration. Marriages being restored. That's not something you see when a product doesn't work. I know what some of you are thinking. Why not just use Viagra or Cialis? Here's the truth. Those drugs are a temporary fix. They force a chemical reaction for a few hours. They don't fix the underlying problem. And the side effects are real. Headaches, nausea, vision issues, dangerous drops in blood pressure. Some men experience permanent damage from misuse. Booze taro works with your body. It builds up over time, restoring the system from the inside. The results compound, and they don't disappear the moment the drug wears off. That's the difference between a Band-Aid and an actual solution. And here's the part that sealed the deal for me. Booze taro comes with a 60-day, full money-back guarantee. 2 full months. You try it, you follow the protocol, and if you don't see real, noticeable results, you get every single dollar back. No questions, no hassle. Think about that. The company is putting 60 days of their own money on the line to back up what they're claiming. You literally have nothing to lose and everything to gain. That's not something a company does when they're not sure about their product. That's confidence. So here's my honest recommendation. If you were about to spend your money on Alpha Honey, pause. At least check out Booze taro first. I've pinned a link to the official Booze taro website in the description below. That's the only place you can get the real formula. And right now, they're offering a discount on multi-bottle packages, which is what I'd recommend to give it a proper, full cycle. Don't order from Amazon. Don't order from random third-party sites. The only safe and guaranteed source is the official website. Link is right below this video. If this helped you, hit the like button. It helps other guys find honest information instead of getting sold something that doesn't deliver. I'll see you in the next one.